and then you are always working in a systems, and then you are creating a programs, and then you are solving so many issues arised in IT sectors. So it's a very familiar of you for innovations and creativity. So you must have to know what is meant by intellectual property rights. Many of them isn't aware about that. So intellectual property is a category of an property that includes an intangible creation of the human intellect. So if you are creating with the help of your intellectual knowledge, and then you are creating any new innovations, so it is you are able to get a rights of the particular property, that is known as an intellectual property rights. So intellectual property rights are the rights given to the persons over the creation of their mind. So it is this is a right, is an monopoly power is given by the government to the inventors for creating an innovations in that particular ideas, or it may be in process or images or whatever may be. So depends on that inventor, it depends on the purpose itself they are creating and something new. So intellectual property is a set of an intangibles earned and legally protected by a company from outside use or implementation without consent. So it is I'm already told you, it's an intellectual property is a set of an intangibles earned and legally protected by a company. It is if you are an inventor, if you are an with the help of an intellectual knowledge you are creating and something new, it's a new thing that will be solved many issues or many existing problems in the society. So it is legally protected by the company from the outsiders or the implementations without consent of the inventor. There is no such person is having a rights to use the particular intellectual property, that's a particular invention. So, who gave that right to the inventor? The IP India is an authorized institution in India to provide and rights various rights to intellectual properties. So, the patents, designs, trademarks, geographical indicators, trade secrets, all these comes under the intellectual property. So, if you go for an intellectual property, you can protect your patents or designs or trademarks or geographical indications and trade secrets. So we should try to know in simple words what is meant by intellectual property rights. It refers to the creation of mind. So if you have you have an identical knowledge about the creation or innovations in the particular in any new thing, it depends on your own subjects or some other things. It's in general way you are creating and something new, you can and protect your rights. And the inventions, your new inventions on literary and artistical works, symbols, name and images, you are able to protect your rights. So it is if I have an idea to invent something new, so I have planned to make, or I have planned to create some designs or models. It's something it's different from the existing one, or it will give some solution for the existing problems. It's totally it's my own idea. So I have planned to in inventing that ideas, and also that I have planned to get rights for that for my ideas. So what are the requirements means? So it should be an utility. If I creating anything else, it may be a process or designs or models or whatever may be your process, that should be an industrially or commercially useful. Without an usefulness of anything else, it will not be possible to get and protect from get an rights from the government. So it should be an industrial applications, it should be an commercially useful. That is very, very important. And then another aspect is in novelty. So novelty means must not be previously known. If it is an any existing thing, if it is already the product or the process or the designs or the images or the models is existing in the society, so it is not possible to get a rights. It is not possible to raise a rights from the government. It's not possible to it an property rights. So it must be a new. You must have to create something new from that. So it's an in US, if you go for an in a US patent, the inventor may publish up to 1 year before the applications. That has to be published 1 year before the applications. Elsewhere, no prior disclosure is allowed. Prior that you have to, and 1 year before the applications, you have to publish that thing is very, very important. Applications are usually published after 18 months. So it is an once you are in publishing your ideas, or once you are in applying for getting an rights for it for your properties, so that could be an granted only after 18 months. So it's another aspects of an intellectual property rights. One thing is that industrially usage is very, very important. Another aspect is that it should be a novelty. It should be something is new. So existing one, it will not be possible to get a patent. So it should be a novelty. It's a new thing is only an eligible to get a rights. And another one is a non-obviousness. So it is the person well versed in that art is very, very important. You should be familiar with that. Once required creative spark is required for that particular rights and sufficiently different from the existing knowledge. So it has to be in the existing product or existing model or existing design is there. So it should be sufficiently different from the existing. It's a process itself. For example, if you are inventing in a mechanical, or it may be if you take it as an example for a mechanical thing. So if you are inventing any engine, so new engines, so it may be you are saying that this engine is totally different. It will be it is used for different. The engine will be functioning with the help of some kind of it's an edible oil or something is that. So up to this nobody is creating the machine engine without with using this kind of fuels or something like that. It may be an oils or something. So it is that engine designs and models and the process is totally different from the existing one. So if it is existing engine is processing in the same, it is not possible to get a rights. So only real advances are awarded patents. So it's a depends on that. It's a new thing. It's nobody is in a protected right for the particular inventions in prior to that. So everything has to be considered, then verified clearly in the examiners. After that only the rights will be given to you. So what are all the rights comes under the intellectual property rights? What are all the inventions I'm able to raise then rights under the intellectual property rights? So one thing, and if it is any artistic work, then I'm writing a book. So I'm writing an article and I'm creating models. So I can raise copyrights. So the rights will be protected up to 70 years. I'm able to extend my rights of using the particular books, or it may be maybe the articles or something like that. So it could be protected up to 70 years. And then the trademarks. So if you are we are knowing very well about that. So if I am telling it's an Hyundai, so something it's the trademark of the Hyundai comes in your mind, and then Honda. So it isn't the trademark of Honda comes in your mind, and then KFC or something like that. So trademark is it's a logo, or it may be to identical for to knowing your product. So whenever you think about that particular design or model or the logo, so that has to be and remains the customers regarding the particular product or the particular company. It is known as trademark. It will be protected up to 10 years. The renewal is required for every 10 years. Every 10 years, you can protect and as much as of an possible extent, but the renewal is required for every 10 years. And then for patent, you can we are going to discuss a lot regarding the patents. It is because as a student community, so you have a lot of scope for getting a patent for your inventions. So that I am focusing on more in patent, because the trademarks and trade secrets and copyrights. So these things is done by the people's isn't related to the particular field. It's maybe in trademarks and trade secrets are preferred by the manufacturing industries, and then copyrights is in book writers. So in general, so everybody can eligible to get a patents is a patent is an eligible for getting an each and every people. So patents is an designs or models or process or images are able to get a patents is in 20 years. Up to 20 years you can protect your rights without and getting license or prior approval from the inventor. Nobody is having rights to use particular designs or models or process. So that's the renewal every period of time you have to and renewal your patent. So only 20 years will be possible to protect your patents. After completion of the 20 years, your patent just send it to the public domain. So everyone can and rights to use the patent after completion of the 20 years. So it will be send it to the public domain. It will be possible to use everyone. Trade secrets. So for example, it's in Pepsi, Coca-Cola, like that. It's in soft drinks, and then KFC chicken, and then it's in so many products are in so many Sakti masala. So it's in for each brand and then each varieties they have in some sort of secrets. So that has to be confidentially maintained by that particular company, because if the secrets is once it is not possible to disclose the company in confidential manner. So the public may know or any one person may come to know about that secrets. The company is not possible to retain it, and it is so other persons may also start producing the same kind of product in the same combination, and then they will also sell it to a different brand. So it is not possible to run the company in successful way. So the trade secrets has to be and having in rights to protect. So it is a no limit on the amount of time. As much as possible, the company can maintain the secrets 100 years or 200 years, 300 years. So once it is disclosed in that public or genuine persons, that the trade secret is an one citizen is an may other persons may know. So it is it is the protection is totally based. So next one is a geographical indicator. So geographical indicator means it is the government is mentioned based on the geographical locations. So some kind of products or some kind of materials or some kind of and outputs will be mentioned as a geographical indicator. It is not possible to get an rights for the inventor. If it isn't, for example, it is not possible to nobody else to get and raise the rights for the particular product. It is a geographical indicator. And then like Kongayam Kalai, and then Dindikal Pootu, then Bhavani Jamakalam. It is in Palani Panjamridam, Tanjavur Talayati Bommai, and then there is 33 geographical locations are then in Tamil Nadu, and then it's an Tanjavur painting, like that. So it is these are all the geographical indicators. It is declared by the government that these are all the geographical indicators, because nobody else can't be raised and rights regarding the geographical indicators. This is the government. This is under the control of a government. And then what is copyrights? So we will discuss in the period which it is possible to extend the copyrights and then trademarks and trade secrets and all those things. So now we discuss about what is copyrights. Copyright is a form of protection given to the authors, creators, or original work. This property rights can be sold or transferred to others. It is possible to transfer the rights to others. If you gotten copyrights of your own writings or any artistical work, so you can transfer the right or you can sold the rights to other people also. So trademarks is a distinctive sign that identifies a certain goods or services as those produced or provided by the specific persons or enterprise. It may be one or a combination of words, letters, and numerals. I think you are also having an aware of and creating and trademarks with the help of some softwares. So you are using Photoshop itself, you are able to create the trademarks. I think so. So if you are doing that, if you are creating innovatively, you are creating the trademarks. You are designing the trademarks. You are able to, you have an rights, or you have an get some monetary benefits from the companies also. So start think it in a that way. Then you can and create. For example, there is a no such company. You are think about the two letters, two alphabets. Then you can create any two alphabets which you are like most. Then you can create some design, some models, and then trade. It's like a trademark. So you can do it with your own. That will give some basic ideas to create how to create a trademarks. So they may be consist of drawing, symbols, three-dimensional signs such as the shape and packaging of goods, and then audible signs such as music or vocal sounds, fragrance, or colors used as distinguished features. It provides protection to the owner of the mark by ensuring the exclusive rights to use it, to identify goods or services, or to authorize another to use it in return for payment. So it provides the patent to the owner of the mark by ensuring the exclusive rights to use the identity of the goods. So it is for identification of any goods or the companies or in services. This trademark is an provides a protection to them. So the initial term of a registration is for 10 years. Thereafter, it may be renewed from the time to time. We are already discussed that part also. So patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention. So if you are an inventor, so if you are in making any inventions, so you can protect your right with the help of an patent rights, with the help of an patent rights. So patent is an exclusive right to a product or a process that generally provides a new way of doing something or offers a new technical solution to a problem. It's an exclusive right to a product or process. It generally provides a new way of doing something. So that has to be. So if you are in a inventor, so you have to protect your inventions from some extent, some periods. It may be under the patent. So if you are if you are an inventor of trademark, so if you are an inventor of trade secrets, so you have to get the exclusive rights of the particular product. So you have to process, or you have to generally provide a new way of doing something new. So the new things only and eligible to get a patent. And then novelty, so new or unusual. It should be a new, or it is not a usual. So it has to be an unusual, and inventive step has to be taken. Or if it's any existing product, primarily to engine. So engine is there, different kind of engine is there: petrol engine, diesel engine, ethanol engine. So many, it's an oil engines. So many engines are run it for a different purpose. In automatic, in an it may be, and the engines may be used for in agricultural purposes. The same engine may be used for an automobile sector, and then it may be used for it's an in a home appliances itself. It may be, so it's like an some kind of different models may be used for different kind of purposes. So in this existing thing, what you have to take a new steps. It's an inventive steps to create something new. That is very, very important. The product or process must be an inventive solutions. So industrial applications must be possible to actually manufacturing the invention is very, very important. So what are the benefits if I am an inventor, if I am protecting the rights or process of my invention? So it is an I am getting a patent rights. So what are the benefits is getting from the inventor uh, from the government? So the patent owner may give a permission or license or other parties to use the invention or mutually agreed terms. So if you are a very good inventor, so you are in you are in with your help of an intellectual knowledge, so you are creating many things, and maybe in 5 or 10 rights you are protected. So with the help of that, you are giving a license to another parties to use your inventions, and then you will get some royalty. So once I am a good inventor, I will be able to earn more income with the help of this intellectual property rights, especially in a patent rights. I am getting a patent for 4 or 5 inventions of my inventions. I will be able to and provide rights using usage of the particular product, particular methods or in my inventions to other persons. So I am able to get some monetary benefits. So owner may also sell the rights to the invention to someone else who will then become the new owner of the patent. So it's an owner has an enough rights to sell the invention to a other persons also. If it is an or lump sum amount is able to get it from your patent, so some companies or some other persons is ready to and pay a huge money for your inventions, you are able to sell that also. And then and if I okay, so patent is an exclusive rights is granted for an inventor for a new inventions or a new ideas or and some new methods or new process or something new. So what is the procedures I have to get it? What is the procedure I have to follow for getting a patent? So if you are an inventor, so you have you have planned to get a patent for your invention. So the inventor has two options. So one thing is an provisional specification, another one is in complete specification. So the inventor is in an initial stage of their invention. So they have an ideas and then they have they are expecting some sort of an output from that invention, but the design or model is not yet completely finished. But the inventor is thought that I have to protect my inventions in a prior date. So it is when I have I am in that particular stage, 50% of my invention is completed, or 75% of my invention is completed. So it is some more time is required to complete my innovation or inventions. So I thought that so prior date, it's the previous date is a record for me to register my invention means I may go for a provisional specification. So it is in one of the options given by that IP India for the inventor to protect their inventions. So because it's the process may be in the inventive process may be completed 6 months or 8 months. So within that period, somebody else may get an somebody else may get a patent for my inventions or my ideas, because so many researchers is doing research in my topic or in my methods or something, so in my process. So I have to previously I have to go back and then I have to get it earlier for my inventions. I may go for provisional specifications. Then after submission of the provisional specifications, the inventor have an 1 year, so 12 months period of time to submit the complete specification. So if you are in the initial stage, you may give for provisional specifications. So after submitting your provisional specifications, you have to submit your complete specifications within 1 year. But now the inventor has completed. So the inventor has thought that the whole process of my invention has been completed. So my drawings and my inventions, my scopes and my benefits and all those things are completed. So I'm ready for submitting everything in my inventions. I may go for it complete patent application. So in complete patent applications, I have to enclose all the relevant data of my inventions. So with the help of that, so I'm able to get my patent granted. So everything I have submitted. So once I have go for in complete patent applications, so everything in my patent will be granted within the 18 months period of time. This is known as a complete specification. If I'm in the initial stage, I may go for a provisional specification. So in provisional specifications, what are all the documents, what are all the informations I have to enclose? Means the file only the conceptual stage of the concept. So only conceptual stage has to be enclosed and filed to claim the priority of the invention up to which which level I have to claim. For example, if I am asking to provide a patent for any kind of an inventions, maybe or new model of maybe engine. So up to that, in which level I have to claim for that particular process of this engine. Up to this to that way I have to protect my rights, and that is known as a claim. So no complete disclosure of the idea is required. So no need to disclose the complete idea of your invention, and clearly identify the invention and its scope in a standalone document. So you have to clearly identify the inventions within a standalone document. It's not necessary to write page by page and then 50 pages or 100 pages or something like that regarding your invention. It is not required. Only within a standalone documents, you have to clearly identify everything regarding your invention. So drawing can be submitted if it is required. If you thought that if it will be in supportive documents, you can submit your drawings. Otherwise, it is not necessary. It is not compulsory also. In provisional specifications, you have to submit your title, subject matter and nature of invention, field of invention, so general art, utility and advantages, background, so prior art and present art and problems faced in the current provisions, reason behind the invention and benefits. So main thing is in IP India is insisted to the inventors that you have to submit the prior art. In prior to that, for example, if you asking a patent for any new vehicle, automobile industry, you have designed a new vehicle. So in that vehicle, you are asking in the design, or it may be the process of that particular vehicle, you are asking a patent. So in this prior art, in existing to that, what all the different kind of models are available in the same kind of an automobile. At present, what is existing? It may be something. For example, if you think it of any two-wheeler, it's a 2-stroke or 4-stroke. So 5 years back, the model is totally different. Or 20 years back, the model is totally different. But now, the model is totally different. And then problems faced in current provisions. So what kind of problems? This is the existing things are available. So these problems is faced by the people regarding the particular model or the particular automobile that may be in the two-wheeler. And then reason behind the invention and benefits. What is the reason? So why you are for example, if you are inventing a new automobile, it's a two-wheeler for an eco-friendly model. So you are it's a prior to that. It's any models is in that eco-friendly. It will not create any emulsions, or it may be it is totally free from that environmental pollutions. So you can enclose the prior to that. What kind of automobiles are there at present? What are the automobiles? Electric bikes, scooters, or something. It's different scooters are there. And then what is the problem faced by the current provisions? If you are using these petrol, so you have to that fuel has to gives an more cost. So the in economically backward people is facing some sort of issues or problems, and then they have spent more money for filling that out for using that vehicle. And then if you go with an electric scooters, the periodical ones you have to fill the charge of the particular electrical scooter. If it is not enough for the particular day, it is not possible to move your vehicle. It's a current problem is faced by the people. So it is another thing is what the reason behind the invention. If you are creating something new at two-wheeler, then you have to explain what is the reason behind the invention, and then what are the benefits. You have it's a new model, it's a new thing you have to invent it. So this vehicle is run with the help of new meteorological fuels or new meteorological things. So it is it's a cost wise, it's very, very less. So it's an eco-friendly. It is it's easy to run. It's a very easy to operate. So you can explain the benefits of the vehicle. And what are the objective? You have to mention the objective of your invention, the principal objective, another objective, and further objective. 3 objectives must have to be submitted while submitting your patent. Principal, priority, main important, priority of the objective, and the another objective, and then future objective. So summary. So novel features and background of the work has to be submitted in a summary under the heading of summary. Then novel features, background of the work. What are all the things you have to consider, and what are the aspects you have to think it in your invention, that has to be mentioned in a summary. And government fees for this provisional specification is 1,600 rupees. Time frame is 7 to 10 days. Within 7 to 10 days, it's possible to get a grant of your provisional specification. So if you go with a complete specification, a specification is a techno-legal document containing a scientific information constituting and patent rights. It's a techno-legal document, technological aspects and legal aspects, both the things has to be considered in complete specification. Entire description of the invention has to be enclosed in the complete specification and define the legal boundaries of the inventions for protecting the design or concept. So legal boundary up to this particular end. So for example, if you are in, I might have told you, it's an automobile two-wheeler. If you are in innovating any one kind of two-wheeler, uh, it is running with the help of in some different kind of fuel or something like that. So up to which extent? So the in future, any inventor is inventing this and any automobiles with the help of these kind of fuels. So you have to extend the rights. It is not possible to any inventor to inventing the same kind of vehicle by using the same kind of fuel will not be possible to get the rights. This is known as the legal boundaries. In complete specification, you have to submit your title. So in title, for example, you have to submit Form 2, Form 3, Form 5, and Form 9 and Form 18. So it is in all that forms you must have to write the title in the same name. So the title has to be same in all your forms which is required to submit for a complete specification as well as the provisional specification. Field of invention and its use, and prior art and the problems to be solved, and object of the inventions, summary, 3 objective has to be and then mentioned in that objective, and then detailed description of the invention has to be mentioned, and statement of claims and drawings if it is necessary, and then abstract has to be submitted. And the processing mechanism in and patent filing. What is the processing mechanism? So first you have to invention disclosure is important. The area and nature of invention, description of the invention, similar existing solutions, advantages, diagrams and sketches has to be enclosed in the heading of it. Invention disclosure and non-disclosure agreement. So it is if you are inventing any new ideas or new models or new process, so you have to discuss some expertised person in that particular field, because so any one persons may get a right for the same ideas or same models or same process. We may not know if anybody may raise the right of the same kind of ideas. And another thing is that we have to disclose these ideas to some related persons to get an ideas or to get in some kind of modifications, so we have at any cost we are discussing anything else to any technical knowledge to persons and all those things, but we must have to protect our ideas and inventions. If you are discussing these ideas and somebody else, some other people's, they may disclose into some other persons. It will be possible to in disclosing your ideas to public or so these things should not be happen, because you are the inventor. You only taking a lot of effort to inventing that ideas or and models. So you have to protect from these people's intent and sign a non-disclosure agreement. So this non-disclosure agreement has to protect the confidentiality of the patent by way of signing a non-disclosure agreement and disclosing the patent details to professionals, supervisors, patent partners, technical assistants for initial analysis of the commercial worth of the patent. How to analyze your commercial worth of your patent, you must have to disclose the patent to the professional supervisors, partners, if you are a businessman, technical assistants for an initial analysis of the commercial worthy of the patent. So you must have to sign a non-disclosure agreement with these peoples to protect the confidentiality of the patent. Before share the invention, you must have to sign the agreement. Before sharing your invention to others, you must have to sign this agreement with the relevant people. So patentability checking, for example, if I am inventing a new engine or for a two-wheeler, so new model I have invented. So this vehicle or the scooter has been run 45 or 60 kilometers with the help of a different fuel. That fuel is also and invented by me also. So it is an new invention. So I have to check whether this inventions may be and patented in prior. In previously, if anybody else made and getting and rights of these kind of inventions. So the inventions may not be patentable. All inventions may not be patentable because the inventions meet all the patentability criterion as per the Indian Patent Act 1970. So the patent should be the invention should be a new, and then your invention should meet all the provisions of an Indian Patent Act 1970. It is very, very important. And novelty, it's something new or it's an unusual. And then patentability search report, you have to search in so many websites are there, and then in Google itself you have to search some, and people's professionals is there to check the patentability search of your inventions. So you have to verify if any existing persons or institutions may get a patent for similar patent, similar inventions. I made it, so I will verify it, and then I may go for an extensive search also. Some professionals are there, so I will give my patent to them, and then after writing, after signing a non-disclosure agreement, that persons will extensive they will do the extensive search of your patent. If anyone else may get a patent for your inventions in the world, so if it not only for India, so in that world, if anybody is and getting a patent for your ideas, it is not possible to get a patent, it is not possible to get a rights as an inventor if it is existing. So it is an existing thing is not patentable. The publication of the patent application. So after 18 months from the filing date, it will be possible to get a patent. It will be granted after 18 months of your filing date. So if it is not possible to wait for that much of time. I'm an inventor. I have to I have to get a patent for short period of time. My patent has to be granted within 1 month, like that. So early publication request can be made. It's an optionally, and Form 9 has to be filed, and the patent published within the month of the request. Within 1 month, my patent will be published with the help of submitting and Form 9. So with the help of an early publication request. The fees for that an early publication request is 2,500 rupees. So the request for examination. So the patent application is examined and patent office after receiving the request for examination. For example, if my patent isn't granted, so I have to, as an inventor, my patent has to be go for an examinations also. So the examinations will be done by the professionals or experienced persons in the patent office. So they have to thoroughly verify my designs, ideas, my inventions, and then in any queries they will be also raised by the examination departments. So then I have to, that will be diverted to the inventor. The inventor has to give a proper explanation for the queries. So if it is satisfied, the examinations, request for examinations will also be granted. The patent application is examined and patent office after receiving the request for examination. So after requesting for the examinations, the patent applications will be granted. And then request for examination is filed along with the applications. Sometimes it may be filed along with the applications. So sometimes it is not filed along with the applications. Within 36 months of your application, you must have to submit your request for examinations, RFE. So the controller sends the applications to the patent examiner to examine the different patentability criteria and subject matter of the novelty, non-obviousness, and inventive steps of an industrial applications. After receiving the applications, the examiner creates the first examination report and submitted to the controller with objections in patent application. So the controller has to send an application of an examination application to an patent examiner. The examiner has to thoroughly verify the novelty, non-obviousness, and inventive steps in industrial applications. Then they have to give some objections. If it is any objections is raised in the patent, that will be that has to be send it to that controller. The controller is diverted objections to the inventor. The inventor has to be and explain the objections raised by the examiner. The majority of the patent applications will receive some type of objections based on the examination report. Majority of the patent applications will have an objections raised by the examiner, and then that has to be diverted to the inventor also. And analyze the examination report with patent professionals and creating a response to the objections. So you have to analyze the examination report with patent professionals and creating a response to the objections also. And then create and send the examination report to the controller that the invention is patentable and fulfill all the patentability criteria. So if your objections, all the objections will be retrieved, and then it will be your explanations will satisfy the examiners. So the examiners and grant is giving an approval to the controller to approve the to grant the patent. All the objections are resolved, the patent is granted to the applicant. The grant of and patent notifications in the patent journal is published time to time. So then most of the timing, it's an official gadgets of that patents will be updated every Friday. In every Friday, it is updated by the official gadgets. So you can verify in that particular Friday whether your patent is published or not. So I got a patent in the topic of a data integration platform of unified payment interface for seasonal entrepreneurs. So in seasonal entrepreneurs, it doesn't have daily reports and then DMS and RGS applications by using an automated integrated tool. It's in how much payment I have paid for my vendors, and then how much I have sold, how much goods I have sold to the customers on a particular day, how much existing goods are there, and how much payment I have received, how much payment I have to make it. So these things is not possible to generate by the seasonal entrepreneurs. So we have created an UPI for the seasonal entrepreneurs. So this is very helpful for them to create a different kind of reports and to update their business transactions. The Telnet is used in our invention. Open source software integration program is used for our patents. What are the points has to be remember in a patent if you go for an patent filing? So what are the things you have to remain in your mind? It needs to submit with provisional applications and also with complete specification. And applicant is the owner of the patent. There can be multiple applications also. Then sometimes if it is in pharmaceutical industry, so the owner is in pharmaceutical industry, the inventor is who is an inventive, who is an inventing the medicine in the particular R&D department. They are all the inventor. So the owner is in pharmaceutical industry. So if it's a company, company is the owner. Then only a natural person can be an inventor, and there can be multiple inventors for any invention. So natural persons only can be an inventor. Artificial persons is not possible to be an inventor. The details submitted at the time of provisionals should be same for the complete specification filing. What you are submitted in the provisional specification, the same has to be submitted in the complete specification also. The title in all the applications and forms should be same for acceptance. So I am already insisted you, the title should be the same. What all the forms has to be submitted in patent filing? Form 1, Form 2, Form 9, Form 18 has to be submitted. The scope of getting patent in arts departments. So this is an arts and science students. I have insisted that these are all the scope for a wholesaler. You can think it in a problem faced by the wholesalers, and then they can take some inventive steps to solve those issues. Then they can get a patent also. Retail sector, they are knowing very well about that billing, and then in a product handling mechanism and all those things. And supervisors, different you can create some systems or some new designs or models for supervisors supervising the processing functions of an operational functions of an organizations in different kind of industries. It's different from one industry to another industry, because the supervision system will not be same for all kind of industries. It's a textiles is totally different, and then iron and steel industries is totally different, something like that. Logistics, supply chain management, so inventory departments and marketing, customer relationship management. And then if you think about it in a computer science department, so you can always think about the programming, and then you are always giving a solution for the various problems and issues in an IT sector, information technology, and then you can create in softwares to solve some existing problems. And then in antivirus itself, you can create something and new from that, because there are vast areas in computer science. If you choose any particular thing, you can think it in a different way, and then you can create something new. Then you can do it. There are a lot of scope in computer science. You can do it in a different manner. So this is a flowchart of a pattern application, provisional specification and complete specification. It's an within 12 months. If you go for a provisional application, within 12 months, you have to submit a complete specification, and then not filed a complete specification deemed to be withdrawn. Within 12 months, if you are not filed a complete specifications, it will be headed to the public domain. You can't raise your rights. In go for a complete specification after 18 months, then you have to and publication of an applications will be possible. Within 48 months, you have to submit the request for examinations. In request for examinations, you have to deem to be withdraw if it is, and if you are not satisfying the objections raised by the examiner, then it is not possible to get a grant of your patent. And then if you are, for example, if you are responding in a right way, so your explanations will also be accepted by the examiners. So automatically the response to an first examination report, it's a hearing, and then it is acceptable, the order for the grant will be possible, and order for the it will be publication of the grant pattern number will be allotted. And then if you are in hearing, reply for the objections in hearing, then after that it will be accepted by the examiner. It will be communicated to the controller that the pattern is having an enough inventions, and then is having an it will fulfills all the requirements, legal requirements of the patent. So it will be, when it is impossible to grant the patent, so it is an automatically it will be granted. And then if it is no, maybe the examiner is and refusal of your invention, it is not possible to publish the patent, or it is not possible to grant the patent of your inventions, you can within 3 months you can appeal against the order. You may go for and you may raise an legal obligations that I have an invention. My invention is a fulfill all the patent requirements, but the examiner is not accepting my request, and they are not and ready to grant my patent. So like that, you can appeal the order of the examiner and then controller. You can appeal against to the peoples in that court itself. Legally, you can raise your rights. Role of intellectual property rights in entrepreneurship. So it provides an exclusive rights and protect the interest of the creator, and protect the genuine business assets of the company, and to encourage the creation of a wide variety of intellectual goods, and important for the economy and the future growth. So now the government of India is focusing a lot, the encouraging and student sectors to create new innovations, and they have to get them protected with the help of the intellectual property rights. So the government is giving in more importance to the students, then because they are all the future of India. So it's very important. And then what I concluded that in the last several years there has been a growing awareness of intellectual property law. Intellectual property laws plays a very important role in the investment in research and development, design, copyrights and trademarks. Law protect your rights, your creativity as well as your innovative works. In this area of technological advancement, there is a need for an effective intellectual property law. Because of new technology, many people stole the creativity of made duplicate or fake copies of, and it's very difficult to find which the original one and which is the fake one is. It is a problem faced by the many inventors. If they are not in product they invented in the right time, so other people may use it. Other people may earn a lot from that particular invention. The inventor is not able to get any benefit from that. It's very important to protect your rights. Up to this, I think I have giving some piece of inputs to the patent rights and then intellectual property rights. You may get some basic idea about these aspects. Then I am I thank you very much for your patient listening. And if you have any queries, you can ask me. Any doubts or any queries regarding that pattern, you can ask. Students, you have any queries? Any rights regarding the intellectual property rights? The e-filing will also be possible. It is not. It is not an compulsory to go to Chennai and then you have to file your patent in offline mode. In e-filing option will also be available. In Google, you can search it e-filing for patent. So you will get an what are all the applications you have to submit it for e-filing. First, you have to log into that IP India. Then you have to create a password, and then you have gotten some login credentials. So then you can file your patent. Maybe in provisional specification or complete specifications, you can file it with the help of e-application also. So with the help of an online mode itself, you can apply for it. If you have to process it short period of time, you may go with some patent attorney is there. Then some agents are working. Then you can approach the peoples. Then they will help you to file your patent, but they are charging more. They are asking 30,000 or 40,000 per patent. But you are the inventor. You only and taking a lot of efforts to inventing that. But we have to pay that much of money for raising your rights because getting a patent. This is what the things is going on. This is different from the one professional to another non-patent attorney to another patent attorney. If the person is having enough knowledge, or some people is influencing you, and then some people is you are knowing very well about that, then they are closely associated with that patent or intellectual property rights. With the help of very few and expenses, you are able to get a patent. So 5,000 or 10,000 or within 10,000 or 12,000, you are able to get a patent. Any doubts or any clarifications? Feel free to ask. Anyone, students?
Students, you can unmute yourself and can ask your queries.
You can unmute yourself and you can raise your questions. Thank you, students. Thank you very much for your patient listening. I think these informations I have insisted you regarding the intellectual property rights and patent rights will help you in future when you go with that this kind of when you go for raising rights for your inventions. So it will be very helpful to you. And thank you very much. Thank you for your patient listening.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
And thank you very much, ma'am. Come on, second.
Students, you can leave the meeting.